It's been a week into Season of Discovery, Phase 2. It's time to check out Classic Wild Reddits once again. Boom. Entering Scarlet Crusade at 29. Leaving Scarlet Monastery at 40. True and real. I honestly didn't mind it. I leveled up to like 35, 36 on my Paladin quest. And then I went to SM to get my best in slot. And get EXP, since I'm gonna go back there anyways. So yeah, that last 4 level didn't feel too bad. While we're suspending gold buyers. Yeah, this is not a joke. It's been going on. And I think this is good. Recent activity shows that usually on this account acquired gold through illicit means such as gold buying, botting, participating in real money transaction. As a result of this activity, we have suspended the account until... Okay. That's a pretty lengthy time. I think he will learn his lesson and never do it again, right? That's a W. People are getting banned for toxicity too. Abusive chat. Your fellow player reported for your... there's some banned words you can't use, right? I think that's important. Just a quick update for those who have been sending us feedback on various things so far this weekend. We've been reading your feedback and playing a lot. And we have many things to discuss on Monday. I think generally you can expect every phase to be a bit Wild West. The first day/week, but just like phase 1, we are committed to making tactical adjustments as needed. Sit tight and we'll likely have more share about the initial adjustment we intend to make across all area of the game this week. Thanks. I think they've been definitely on the radar. Some things already got nerfed and fixed. There's a lot of stuff that needs work. Yet we should give them time, since we don't have PTR and we're just going into things, right? Blood Moon fix to turn into the best PvP event. If you die, you instantly spawn in the air at a random location in the zone with the Goblin Glider. I think a lot of us were thinking about... I was thinking about that too, where we like jump off a Zeppelin. That would be fucking sick. Don't need logic to spawn with your team. They try to meet up by gliding down to the nearby area. Alright, I'm ready for everyone to shit on me on the comments. Let me have it. No, this is a great... I'm gonna bump it up. I think that's fucking cool. Or maybe for the next phase they could do this. Because next phase is gonna need another PvP zone too, right? Is this too much of a battle royale, chat? What if STV for that event, like the circle closes and the mist gets thicker and thicker, and if you're outside, like more trolls come and kill you? You could try to have your squad and defend off the trolls that keep coming to you, which could be fun too, like a zombie apocalypse. But eventually you have to go to the small circle, and then last remaining team or player wins. That could be kind of cool, man. Phase 2 I've saw it so far. Boomkin, smiley face. Hello guys. Everybody's shitting on him and stepping on him. Hunter and the Warlock sweating. Real. Archer doing what to the monkey? Archer jerkin of the monkey, huh? Wait, is it actually called that? They must have known what they were doing. Rare picture of Blizzard dev at the first SOD meeting. We have to make this retail. Fit it into the box for this classic era. Using nothing but that. Runes. True. I hope in 50 we see some new abilities. More new abilities. I know they have some new abilities for mages or rogues. Could be cool if we see. Sleeping Bag is probably the most innovative thing SOD has done so far. Not only does the questline give you 1 level worth of rested XP and around half the level of quest XP, it also gives you a reason to get up from your computer for 3 minutes every 2 hours or socialize with people while you wait for the XP buff to come to you. I like it a lot too. It makes it where we want to like take turns. If my buff runs off, I invite another guy and we're like, yo, do you want to share sleeping bag? And then you sleeping bag, talk a little bit, and then go. It has a good aspect. I like it a lot. PvP balance team deciding which class are allowed to nuke people. What the fuck? Not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Okay. Nah, this guy, yeah, that guy's on the borderline for sure. I feel like Rogue gets away a lot too. Priest is definitely insane, man. I don't think this order is right. I think Boomkins were the most hated, and then Hunter, and then Priest. I think that's what I felt overall. I haven't seen anyone. Yeah, mages do have that arcane one shot, but yeah, most of the part people were complaining about druids a lot. My friend at SOD, remember that the whole idea is that you have time. The tracker suggests mid-spring for the next cap increase. You're likely going to have until May to do some of these tougher to do things. They're going to balance stuff half a dozen times over. If it's not fun right now, right this second, it won't kill you to take your foot off the gas. People are playing this phase like they need to get their mains max ASAP. That's how wild people are though. They like to min-max, or I guess the new day and age, just MMOs or any games are played differently. Every game people don't like min-maxers, but there's just so many of them and you just join them. I think I'm in the middle. I don't go as hard because I didn't even dungeon spam at the release of the game and I didn't pre-quest. Next phase I might though, because I had way too many people in my chat being like, why are you still level 32? Why? And I'm like, dude, you realize we have this for like 3 months. We don't need to rush it. But there were so many people like that. So they have time to relax and play their alts. But you can relax right now and play your main. You're at least 3 months out from next cap update. Stop and smell the roses somewhere else until you get things fixed. Or play a little less each week. Oh, dude, telling WoW players, especially classic WoW players, to play a little bit each week? Hell no, dude. These guys are on this game all day, every day. Elementals, bros, we're back. 5, holy. And then they're at the bottom still. I think that was a lot of classes. A lot of classes at 40. Blood Moon Explorer should have their epic items wiped. Blizzard never does this, so whoever takes advantage of the day 1 or 2, they get away with it, always. It was like that for Ashenvale 2, where it was bugged and people were lair I remember Grayson and McConnell lair hopping crazy to get insane reputation, and they never reverted. If you get it, you get it. So let that be a note for World of Warcraft. Even in retail, if you get it, you get it. It never gets taken away. So if you snooze, you lose, I guess. The melee experience during Blood Moon event. Holy! That is the most scuffed Photoshop I've seen. I like it. For those who think the balance looks bad in Saw 2, remember Classic, Nax CPS? Yeah, but we're not playing fucking Classic. We've seen this way too many fucking times, man. We're playing Season of Discovery, man. Of course it has to be a little different. I mean, what fucking changed? The reds are still there, man. Fuck you. Sorcerers reduced by 30%. Yeah, we've seen this. I think they got something else buffed though to compensate, right? The base damage of sorcerers has been reduced by 30%. Additionally, we identified and fixed the bug. Sorcerer spell power cohesive and has now been corrected. Sorcerers should be properly 42.9% of spell power as damage as intended. To compensate for this adjustment, we will be adding an additional effect to Star Surge that causes your next Starfire to cause 66% additional damage. Yeah, it's a nerf, but they're trying to not kill the class, which is a good step in my opinion. The new World Warper trinket from Nomer sent me to Shatter Spear Rave in the mountains of Darkshore. Oh, I did hear about this. It's a little trinket that teleports you to areas. And one of the areas you get teleported to is the Gem Island. It looked really cool. First number cleared 12 hours after phase 2 release. Insane. Big claps to Mr. Sarthy. Almost forgot this shit, dude. The people who said do all quests for gold and dungeon grind were 100% correct. Every single 25 quest zone is completely overran at 6 AM. There are 10 players swimming for water elementals in Asheville right now. As many people are re-waiting for Stardust to return, and there's 2 full groups waiting for Dal respawn. It was pretty bad, yeah. If you weren't ahead of the pack, it was really bad. What it feels like playing Melee Hunter, knowing the nerfs are coming soon. Do what you must. I have already won. Yeah, this game's like phase 1 where they were popping off with the pet, and I think they had their 99s, and it was impossible for them to drop even after the nerf. With all the flaws it has, it was nice seeing Darnassus alive for once. True and real. I'm gonna miss Darnassus, chat. If they had fucking mailboxes placed correctly. It's a beautiful area. Yet it's so far apart from the whole map, which is the bad part, right? It's too far. The homeless problem currently facing Azeroth. Since P2 launch, I have seen increase in rough sleeper around the major cities and towns across Azeroth. The sleeping bag they leave behind or pack into 5 at a time are blight on the natural wilderness that was once abundant. I call for the leaders of the Horde and Alliance to create designated sleeping spots for these vagrants, so that the unspoiled beauty of the world returns. Yours truly, Karen of the Warsong Clan. Karen of the Warsong Clan. Blood Moon haven't nerfed, fix changed, and is much slower. It is definitely a little bit slower. I don't think it's this slow now. Is it 20 second now, chat? 20 second or 12 second? I know there was another patch. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Negative stamina on no more cast set. 890. Holy. Is that actually your health right now, casters? Dude, you're gonna get like 2-shotted by rogues. I have 1700. Okay. With PvP gear. That's Giga PvE gear. Okay. I think it makes sense. If you're wearing Mega PV gear to do max damage, you shouldn't have a lot of stamina. So you should have like a PvP set and a PvE set. PvP set with more stam, right? SLT PvP is awful right now. Too many one-shots / bursts, and it's not just Starfire. Yeah, it's not just Star Surge. It's a lot of classes. It's because of the gear. We shouldn't have this gear at level 40. You know what I mean? It's too strong. But they fucked up in BFD, so they had to keep par with the ongoing gear. So it will only get stronger. It will only get stronger. Every class is very bursty. He's right. I feel like in World PvP, I crit harder, by the way. I don't know if it's just me. I feel that way. Small 3 tips I learned from clearing normal yesterday. I found some small quality of life tip. Feel free to add yours. On Extreme 6000, you don't need to swap group. Drag the boss to the elevator and have the range weave in and out from behind the pillar. What? The charge can be LOS. That makes the fight super easy. Wait. Oh, they hotfixed it? Shit. And boss, how to stop bomb. The coil thing hanging in central ceiling point at the next location. The bomb will drop if you have assigned 4 range to each button and melee respawn. To have the last 2, it's incredibly easy to almost have 0 bombas. Also, hunters can launch ice trap there to slow them drastically if you struggle. Hope this helps and good luck. Okay. They fixed it? Fudge. FYI, normal boss have more armor than Molten Corporal. I heard about it. I mean, to be fair, we have a lot of gear again. Like, we have a lot of gear. What if they increase the stamina though instead of armor? Because I feel like melee and the DPS log is kind of like They're having a little hard time. Or maybe they want the... Actually, never mind. Fuck, what am I saying? Melee Hunter's popping off. So how is Melee Hunter doing so fucking well, chat? Dear Shaman, after spending an insane amount of hours reading and scrolling every post in here, after all shitting and pissing, I can confirm that Shaman mains are the coolest players in this game has. You guys only wanted 2-hand spec and that's it. No more posts about Shaman. I have been dungeon grinding with some of you and you're always down to either heal or DPS. You guys have become a new druid of WoW. The stereotype of smoking weed and chill with the boys. I gotta say, I talked about this maybe a week ago. 80% of the shamans, especially Tauren players, they're fucking chill, man. They're chill. You are not asking for buff, nerfs, druids are crying, melee hunters are hiding just like S-priests, rogues can't AoE tank, ma energy, warriors, we ain't got no rage, paladin still one shot. Wait, what? Paladin still one shot and ask for third bubble. Alright, what is this guy fucking smoke? I'm about to down, but when did I ask for third bubble, chat? I have never asked for third bubble ever in my life. I asked for mobility. You got that fucking wrong there, man. Cross this out for mobility. That's what we want. We don't want anything, just mobility, man. All I asked for was mobility. I never asked for a third bubble. Hello, man? I fucking hate bubble, to be honest. Just give us evasion instead. People complain about bubble all the time. And it's only our defensive. Nobody complains about ice block. While shamans are chill, thank you, shaman mains. Alright, shaman bias. Remember what I said, 80%? Yeah, that was the 20% right there, man. Fuck that guy. The wildhead layout for rune is straight as. I was clicking 3 different links to know where the rune is. Bravo on the new layout. Couldn't have been worse. Wildhead layout for rune is as. I don't know if I looked at Wildhead, so I can't really say. Yeah, look at this. This is Paladins right here. There's a reason why we have that. We don't ask for bubble, man. We ask for mobility. I hate being a fucking wheelchair. The Zarkify skin. Among Sod Phase 2 hype, Purpose clears the first Immortal Nax on hardcore. Wow. Mad lads, still on the hardcore grind. I respect it. I respect it. They didn't have a 4th horseman. I'm so good at PvP. I wake up last night. There was a normal raid in my guild, but I didn't go. I'm too good for them, and I participated in high-risk world PvP. I'm in Stranglethorn, necessary camp to be exact. And what's that? A level 28 warrior? My hands are shaking. I haven't been this excited since I mechanically outplayed someone in Stone Talent while I'm passing through. I don't know what to do. He is only 12 levels below me. How am I ever going to win this duel? I can Star Surge. The warrior still isn't responding. This is probably the opposite story where he's the 28 warrior and he got blasted by a druid, it seems like. He must be frozen in fear over my boldness to engage in this fight. Oh, I got a crit. I loudly screech, oh whoa, in real life, and almost an orgasm at my skill. I rush to finish him off and establish my dominance and power over him. One Moonfire proves to be enough, and he dies. I'm still shaking, thinking to myself, I won, I did it. I'm the best PvPer on this server. Dude, this is exactly every Classic WoW players ever, man. Everyone that PvPs in Classic WoW thinks they're a god, dude. Until they go play Arena in BC, Wrath, or Retail, they're like, ah shit, I'm only 1200. But in Classic, I'm a fucking god. Then I see he still hasn't released and started flapping my hands at the keyboard trying to reach X, which couldn't be recognized. Worn out, usage covered Cheeto dust. I managed to hit X, I still have time. I quickly start spamming and teabagging him. Oh, I was like, what is X? My X is keybind did, so I forgot. I still have time. I quickly start spamming teabag. I keep spamming again and again to proving my superiority over this lower human being. I mount up on my mount, earned with gold, purchased legitimately, and think to myself, I am good at PvP. Holy moly. Yo, Norcore, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, my man. P3 should have low level rune requirement. I feel like P2 missing the plank 1 rune. All are high level requirement, which makes you gather them after you're done leveling. P1 was more fun since you could gather them a bit easily during level phase. I hope P3 takes this into consideration. I will say P1 rune quests were a lot more fun for me, at least. It felt a little bit more fun. P2 runes weren't bad, but P1 felt a little bit more special. Laughing at Boomkin reaction to the nerf. Boomkins. Hunters. First time. You can enslave yeah, I saw this. You can enslave metaforms. People mount up and take them to their cities now. This is the little thingy. This sub right now. Druids and Hunter. Dude, did Druids and Hunter have that much beef? Holy shit, I've been seeing so many Druid and Hunter memes. For those curious, it's possible to get Dark Rider rune at level 1. Explanation brought me from 1 to 3. Quest brought me from 3 to 9. Last one, chat. Average Feral Druid Enjoyer. Glad I re-rolled as Druid from Hunter. Finally, I'm good at PvP again. You want to hit harder, bro? Just stay close to Meow. Don't worry, bro. I'll keep those enemies away from you. Just let me shift into my bear form. You look wounded, bro. Let me heal you a bit. It's not hard, bro. I'll teach you how to DPS as Pharaoh. You just need to learn power shifting while doing the most complex rotation possible. Holy shit. True and real. Respect to the Pharaoh Druids. They're awesome.